With this remote here, you get a lot of options to control features in the mask. When you push the A button, the mask will open the cool way, and if you push it again, it will close. This is definitely the button I use the most and is the one you'll want to use when showing off to a friend or anyone else. If you push the B button, the mask will open quickly and more efficiently. This is definitely not quite as cool, however it is much more convenient for doing things such as checking your phone. Pushing the C button takes you from friendly mode into attack mode. So, only do this when you spot an enemy.
No.
As for the D button, this one controls the lights overall, which means you can turn them on and off, which is actually quite a good feature for them to include, since in darker rooms it can be quite difficult to see out of the eyes with the lights on. When you push the E button, you'll probably just assume it's broken or that this button doesn't do anything. However, this one actually controls sound, meaning you'll only hear the difference when you activate the mask. It's definitely useful if you start getting tired of those sound effects, or if you're like me and think having the speakers right near your ears is a little bit loud. Speaking of ears, if you tap on the right ear on your helmet, it will open and close the mask the normal way, and if you tap the left side, it will open and close it the cooler way. This is something I'm really glad they included, since it's just so much more convenient than using the remote all of the time. And it makes it look so much more high tech. But they also include a very special third option for controlling the mask, and that's using voice commands, or better known as Jarvis. Simply say, Jarvis, open mask. Jarvis, close mask. Jarvis, start combat mode. And for the most part, Jarvis will listen and do as you say. However, I'll be the first to admit that this feature doesn't always work correctly. Jarvis, close combat mode. Jarvis, close combat mode. And that Jarvis is very picky about your word choice. This means if you don't say almost the exact same phrase that they have programmed it with, it will not be able to recognize it and won't do anything. With all of that being said, just don't expect it to be as adaptable as your Google Assistant or your Amazon Alexa.